So here's how the Bilby's 1099 helper feature works. This assumes, of course, that you've by now taken the time to link and sync your data with QuickBooks Online. You'll come over here to where it says 1099 helper, click on the button. If you have recent data that you've just put into QBO, you can click this first option to make sure that you've got the most current information pulled out of QuickBooks Online. And then once you're sure you have everything up to date, click here where it says Download Client's CSV Files. Once you click on this, you'll be prompted to save the file. And with a little bit of cleanup, you'll get something that looks like this. Now, as you'll see, everything gets pulled into the file right out of QuickBooks Online with the exception of the tax ID number. That's for security reasons. We cannot pull that information out of QuickBooks Online. So you'll need to get that information in here either by putting this into a collaborative space with your client and getting them to get you the information, or using something like a VLOOKUP. And we'll post a video shortly, if not by the time you're watching this, showing you how that works. Next, you'll need to go through your list of names here and sort through and see who is ineligible for a 1099, such as corporations. And a lot of these you'll know, or your client will know, based on whom they are and what they were paid for. I still think this is much more efficient than going through the list in your accounting software. It's much easier. First of all, we've already weeded out anybody who was paid under $600 during the year, so it wouldn't matter eligible or not. Much easier now. I would just sort this by name, and based on that, go through the names and just eliminate the rows for the ones that you know don't need to get a 1099. The only other thing you really need to know is everything defaults, the amounts. These are the totals. Only people who are paid $600 or more during the year, they're going to default here into box 7. You may need to move some numbers around if they belong in a different box, such as box 1 for rents, and so on and so forth. But this file is formatted exactly in accordance with the template for importing into track1099.com. So after minimal cleanup or prep of the file after you've done the export, you are ready to upload this into track1099.com or whatever service you prefer to use and get your 1099s filed in minutes instead of hours.